And everything seems to be up and running. Hello there, friends. Hope you're having a good day. So, we're a few days into the whole Veil God release. I hope those of you playing it are having fun. I know that I said that I personally was not planning on actually playing it, because I was afraid and afeared, which is basically the same thing, just more archaic. Screw you, Final Fantasy XIV. Afraid of the state of several recently released AAA games. You know, they kind of release very unfinished, buggy, just a mess. And it's been that way for a few years, unfortunately. But so far, it seems to have been decent enough. I mean, I haven't heard anything about any major bugs or just stuff not working, technical issues. I heard a lot about other issues, and unfortunately got a few spoilers as well, because people on both sides of that fence are freaking fanatical zealots. Not everyone, mind you, but enough of them, so it kind of spills over everywhere. I still want to play it, but I'm gonna wait until I'm just gonna wait until everything calms down a little bit, and I can actually go into it with some joy. Plus, I have a limited month per budget. Yes, limited budget per month on spending on games, and I've already used it up for this month. Also, this weekend we had the Monster Hunter Wilds beta. God damn, that was fun. Played with my nephew. And he's a Switch Axe user, and I'm a Sword and Shield user. Not a very good Sword and Shield user, mind you, but I'm having fun enough. And did notice a few weird things. I can swear that you used to be able to use the sling with your weapon out using Sword and Shield, but you can't seem to do that anymore, or I just couldn't remember the combination of buttons to do it. I had to sheath my sword every time I wanted to use the sling, which is, I know, basically how every other weapon had it before Iceborne, but I kinda like that little. I guess I'll have to be satisfied with still being able to use items while having my weapon out. And also noticed that the two used to have, at least from Iceborne forward, I think it's in Iceborne where they added Perfect Rush. You leap back and then you do a Perfect Rush forward. You used to have just the combo to jump in and do some shield bashes, and then you jump up in the air and you either slash down or you shield down. Seems they combined Perfect Rush and that one, so you always do a Perfect Rush now, and then you always end with the jumping attack. He also made Perfect Rush way easier to actually do. The redness of your character was really prominent this time around. But yeah, we had some fun. We killed a few Shatakabra, some June-ish sandworms. We went after Raydao. Got him on the second attempt. A few missing things, missing quality of life things from Worlds aside, and also the performance aside. I know I have a very mid-tier GPU, but I expected it to run a little bit better. But hey, at least I was above 30 most of the time. Even sometimes hit 60 in the field. Except in base camp. Sometimes I plummeted down under 20 because holy crap, that place eats up resources. I'm definitely playing that come February, so yeah, and it releases on a Friday too. I'm gonna have so much fun with that. Anywho, sorry. Just needed to relay some experiences. Hi there, again. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Let's have some fun We're in the middle of Cazador's dungeon. In his palace, in his dungeon. We gone through here. Found out some not so nice thing about Astarion. Found all his victims here. People he seduced. And the children he kidnapped from the Gur. One of the people he seduced, 170 years ago I think it was, even cursed him, so he's now cursed. And he's gonna have to carry that curse for a while. That's gonna be a small part of his penance. So brave wizard Razardos, with Minsk and Astarion and Shadowheart, my love. Searching for Cazador. And that looks like a coffin.
Can't slow down.
Let's see if we can't find him. Oh. Hey, look at that, Cazador. Cazador Jar. Chatter teeth. Oh, fallen Gur hunters.
Master will ascend. Master will rule. And us?
Titties.
Better. We eat.
Predator werewolf.
I have worked too long on this ritual to have
Male titties.
spoiled.
That's... Okay, can I... Yeah, let me take a look around first. There might be something hidden down here. Okay, that doesn't seem like I can actually go over there. I was curious, but seems like no. Not even Karlach would be able to make that jump. Fire baskets. Do you store any hidden treasures here? Maybe a few disintegration scrolls? Oh, Deluxe freezing sphere. 10 to 60. Already known, of course. But hey, that's nice. Oh, ooh, already. Oh. Create a ball of churning ice that can be launched instantly, not instantaneous, but instantly, to generate a frosty explosion or stored for later use. 1200 gold. What do we have here? Invasion plan for the Sword Coast. A map of the Sword Coast from the Sea of Moving Ice down to just north of Arm, including several of the nearer archipelagos into the Sea of Swords. And we have a cloud kill. How do vampires like poison? Vampires before Velioth. Oh, that was the guy upstairs. Cazador's master. We found him. Our illustrious predecessors, brief notes on the succession of master vampires in Baldur's Gate by Lady Incognita, who is Cazador's niece, although she used to be called Amanita, I think. All dates Dale Reckoning, so DR. 1612 to 1698, Eravask the Forebear, of course. Then we have Zoltan Far the Eviscerator, Madame Talon the Well-Preserved, the Interregnum, temporary suppression by Lathandrians. Blazes the Coryphée, who led her spawn in ecstatic blood dances. Dixon Nightbinder, that's an unfortunate name, my friend. Febler the Fleeting, Hideous Gathwick, who knew not satiety. So you drank all the time? Ooh, Donella Jar, the Architect, who opened the Tourmaline Depths. Yeah, so we had a Jar, then we had Velioth, who then made another Jar. Interesting, okay. I don't really know which year it is now. 1400? Maybe more, maybe less. Well, ooh. Can I do anything with this? Nope. Well then, Astarion, it is time for you to do stuff. We do have the Hidden Rules of Baldur's Gate, the Black Mass Scroll, which was basically the ritual. I wonder, Astarion probably still want to go through with it.
Astarion will return to me. Our family will be whole again.
If you want Astarion to return to you, why did you seal this entire place off? I mean, it's just by... I don't want to say luck, but pure stubbornness, pig-headedness.
I have
That we...
worked too long on this ritual to have that brat spoiled.
208 hit points. Ooh, you have a kind of a cool staff though. Very evil looking. So you're alert, you can't be surprised. Necrotic damage, haha, I figured. That's why I was kind of hoping you would have radiant weakness. That's a nice profile picture. Oh, the world belongs to me! Arcane enchantment. +1 to spell save and spell attack. Arcane vampirism. When they fail associated saving throws, you regain 1 to 4 hit points. That's kind of cool. Improved extra attack, 2 additional attacks. Ooh. Sunlight hypersensitivity. Takes 20 radiant damage if it starts its turn in sunlight, while sunlit it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Region gains 20 hit points at the start of its turn if it isn't in sunlight, or has taken radiant damage or damage from holy water. Shadowheart, you are going to radiant damage this mother bastard all the time. Speaking of sunlight,
Stay idle.
don't you have a daylight? Would this count as sunlight? I kind of doubt it, but you never know. I don't think we need remove curse right now. We have that one for the corpse upstairs. Poor little Victoria. You don't really have sorry, that many radiant damage spells, do you? I mean, Bane could be pretty nice. You do have a cantrip that does radiant damage. That's a dex save. Your dex is quite high. Do I want Bane? And spiritual weapon, always good with another extra character. If I didn't want Bane, what else would I use for a level 1 spell? I mean, protection from evil and good. Because vampires still count as undead, right? Target can be charmed, frightened, or possessed, and they have disadvantage. So, yeah. Probably. Could have that on Minsk. Lasts until long rest. It's a concentration spell, unfortunately, but hey. You... speak with dead. I don't really need that in combat, do I? Dispel evil and good. Flame strike. Does extra radiant damage. How about that instead of insect plague? So how are you? You have Falls level 5. Good, good, good. So we can do a massacre or just flame strike people. Blade barrier. Planar ally. There's feast. Harm. I think that's decent enough.
No one
I
will ever believe
doubt that I have any spells that do radiant damage. I have so many spells. I have too many spells. Well, I do have Sunbeam, so I have one spell that does radiant damage. Shadowheart also has that one, and you still have the Divine Intervention. Once in their adventure, so I'm really saving that one for the
times.
presumed battle with the Elder Brain.
I have worked too long on this ritual to have that brat spoiled.
Okay, I think
Another day, another dungeon.
another day, another dungeon indeed.
There's work to do.
Have you met my hamster?
I have, and he's adorable. Alright, since the... this one lasts until long rests. There you go. Anything else I want to do before battle? And I should really try the disguise thing eventually. I want to know what that does. I haven't used it yet. And I guess that one was kind of nice. In the battle in the vault. Get summon Scratch. Historian, you have poisons. How long do they last? 10 turns? Requires a bonus action? That's fine, okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Tarion will return to me.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Here we are.
Who stands before us? Is this truly our prodigal son?
It could be. Ooh.
Do not slouch before me, boy. Have you no respect for yourself? Look at you, crawling back after abandoning your family. You should be begging our forgiveness.
You do kind of sound like I expect you to sound. Very posh-ish, very posh-ish, very arrogant. Oh, I'm gonna intervene. He doesn't owe you anything.
Have you fallen so far that this speaks for you?
Yeah, maybe I
I
should
don't
have.
need anyone to speak for me.
No, you always had a gift for words. I fondly remember your empty boasting, your tired jokes, your endless prattle.
No! Shut up!
Careful, Astarion. Don't lose your head. Don't let him goad you.
Do the cattle not know you, boy? Have they not seen your fits of temper?
Oh, we have.
You son of a bitch.
You truly forgot my power. You truly thought our bond as creator and creation was all that stopped you from killing me? Oh, you are weak, my child. You are a small, pathetic little boy who never amounted to anything. But today, you will finally do something worthwhile. You will burn, and I will ascend.
That little purring ascent. Oh no.
No! Stop him! Get me out of this!
Witness the birth of the Vampire Ascendant! Ecce Dominus! Fight on if you must, but I am only growing stronger!
I only have 3 active party members. Blight? My ass. Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell that. Oh, you coward.
Those boo. The vampire uses them to steal their strength from his spawn.
The floor
With
tattoos?
the glowing sigils, maybe we can redirect that power from him to us.
So these ones. Oh dear. Emi. Boo? Dash? Can you do anything? Go into the sigil, boy. What happens?
Well played, but I still have power enough to rend the flesh from your bones.
Oh, you have 60 temporary hit points, so we have to stand in the freaking ritual sources. We can take away 5 at most. As an additional bonus action. Oh, okay, so these ones do different. So Violet, I don't want there because I don't want him to have extra AC. Violet and Yorson. Astarion, I mean bonus actions. Yeah. Who's Yorson? Are you Yorson? You're Leon. Aurelia? Of course, you're all the way in there. Hail, Petrus? You're not pale. I'm pale. You're not pale. They're kind of extremely resistant to everything. Okay, so don't worry about them. Boo, stay.
Glory or glorious death.
Oh dear, I want to get in there. This is an actual action. This is a bonus action, so I can still do these. Question is, how much does this increase my double? Not even 10 meters. Definitely can't. I don't think I can reach these even with dashing. I'm gonna have to do it anyway, aren't I? Yep, just slightly short.
Who breaks the hearts? Minsk breaks the bones.
Sounds good, Minsk. Yeah, I think we're gonna go patient defense here because you are going to get attacked. Or you're dashing for me? Stinking cloud. Bastards. Leave Boo alone! No! Boo! Oh, damn it. He got nauseous. Have freaking disadvantage. Maybe I should... I haven't... Yeah. I should add the ask for reaction on Minsk. I haven't done that. Because I kind of want to choose when to... Well, he's used the action now, so... We need to get to this one. Who was the other one? Valeria. Who are you? You're a Astarian. Violet. So you... Oh, basically you three. Kind of. Shadowheart. I mean, I could just run up here. Dimension Door, Shadowheart, and myself. Just up here, since everyone has moved. That sounds like a plan. And Razardos? We are moving kinda into you!
Strip away every power if you wish. It will not save you.
Yeah. I will strip you of every power. And here, do we want to... We want to bash his head in. Just down there. Perfect. Now I am gonna... What did Violet do? Also, where is... There you are, Cazador. AC. You were the most important one. I could not go and stand here for now. I think it's time for a sunbeam. We should move closer so I can get some of the bats too. Like... here-ish? Try not to hit Minsk. But then I can't hit the bats. So maybe if I go a little bit to the side here. Something like that? Mayhap? I mean, I'm gonna hit the spiritual weapon. Nice. Because that does work at sunlight. Radiant damage is sunlight. Good to know. And do I really want to use a level 2 slot for this? Sure. Does this mean that I get that? I do! Nice! So Shadow Shot is gonna heal. I have more AC. Which is awesome. And someone should stand there and get an extra bonus attack. It's the axe. What do we want to do with the axe? We want to... Cazador, you have so many hit points. Smash! That works. Provokes attack of opportunity. Of course it does. Just stand there. It's fine.
Our ritual is near complete. Can you feel its profane power?
It's flowing through me. I can feel it. Coward. At least he's just wisping around the place. Yeah, I don't know what you actually do. Can I look at you, Boo? You just have a ritual source. Receive 10 temporary hit points and your attack and... Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot of attacks of opportunity. I just kinda wanted to move out of the ritual ring and then in again. I do that and then jump in again. It did work. He got a new extra 10 temporary hit points. No, don't dismiss summon. You're gonna stand there, Boo. Take some hits. Minsk, 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 Minsk. While we're here. Ooh, right. Forgot about this. Maybe I need to talk to him about it. Where were the reactions? Always ask. Freaking kill you people. Not enough resources action, right. How about the bonus action? Topple you if we can. I said topple you if we can. Dang. Hey. Should probably have drank a potion of speed, come to think of it. So how... Until helped. Okay. That's Violet. Ah. So we can actually go help him. Okay. That's what we're gonna do then. Good, Boo. Avoid them attacks. I'd rather they focus on Boo than us, to be honest. Ooh, 24 damage and paralyzed. It's not looking good for Minsk. I'm gonna bet that I can resist this. Missed a step on bat. Go for it. I kinda wanna go there and help him. But that's an actual action. I mean, I can miss the step over there and help him when it's my turn. Sure, that'll give Cazador some extra AC, but... that's how we have to do it, and that's how we have to do it. Speaking of... Cazador. Don't think I have to keep you... radiant just yet. We're not actually trying to kill you yet. Yes. I'm just gonna keep standing here. Yeah. Anything else we want to do? Does anyone need a heal? I mean, Minsk does. You can actually get a level 3 heal, I think. And get a blade ward from that. Oh. Well, at least they can also get nauseous, so there's that. Another level 2 spell slot. Down to drain. Oh. Yep, that will help you. Get down here, my friend. You didn't like that, did you? I can not hit you with my stuff. I'm gonna go back to Violet. Okay? Okay. Kill? Sweet. Light on Astarian, I think not. Aww. Why did that go through? My counterspell? Was my counterspell counterspelled? Anyway, Astaria needs some of that. Don't really care about them. Should we? I must have advantage against targets. There are a lot of targets we can have advantage on in there. Or no? And all saving throws. Yep. Sure, saving throws. Do you count as being in melee range? You do. Bye-bye. Follow Cazador. I think Boo is soon gone. Boo is already gone from this world. I didn't see that. That's a lot of bats. Oh, Minsk. Hang in there. Shadowheart is just gonna stay there. And she's also going to... What are we going to do? No, I think I like having that on Minsk. For now. Because we have some undead attacking him at least. I think you're undead. Yeah. The werewolves are not. No, you're humanoid. Targets, you say? Is this a waste of a spell? Maybe. Oh. Burn, mother bastards. Burn. Oh. 5 on a crit? Well, that's less than I was expecting. Yeah, I'm gonna get a reaction on me. That's fine. Yep. Then we walk up here. Because this richer source is mine. I have no level 3 spell slots, but I can use it higher, but some psychic. Level 4 one on you. Will break active concentration sunbeam. Let's not do that then. Well, you're humanoid, aren't you? Will break active concentration sunbeam. Me. What about a cone of cold? Ah. Ooh, wait. Ah. Do hit the Starian as well. That is a shame. That is a shame. But I mean, you're humanoid, right? So get blighted. Or I do have scrolls. Could use a scroll phantasmal killer. Or one of these. Just for fun. Select variant. Excuse me? How do I select variant? I want to cast this? Well, I guess I have this one. Recast Sunbeam. That's gonna hit Shadow Hearts. Unfortunately. But not if I go there. So bzz. Spiritual weapon. What are we gonna do with you? There we go. Now we get to... Well, you're injured already, so go for you. Immune to paralyzed. Screw you. Funk. Sure, just to lessen the amount of bats. Sure. No, not on a bat. My sunbeam! You bastard.
But I've already won, my boy.
Have you?
All the pieces are in place. The ascension is inevitable.
Could poison our weapon, or we could use some arrows. Do I have an arrow of silence? Because that would be kind of good right now. Prevents your target from regaining hit points. Oh. Breaks your target's concentration and silence it. Because I don't like you anymore. Well, never liked you. So... Uh-huh. And then we are also going to... You don't have advantage on you, right? No. So I guess we just go in and kill you. Good enough? Good enough.
You point, I punch.
Minsk, my friend. Kinda wanna do both of these, but I need you alive. But these are sucky healing potions. You're gonna do a potion of speed. I'm trying to stun you. Nice. I'm trying to stun you too. Crowd control. Here we go. Oh no. Shadowheart is paralyzed. Oh yes. True strike riposte. Bam. Snarl. Think Astarion can take care of that one on his own. Critical miss on a bat. Guess I'll have to accept that. Go help your mistress. Not anymore. What do you mean not enough resources? Come on. Fine, I guess we stay here and fight. Lycanthropic's Fury? Not Stinking Cloud. Your strength is increased by 4 and armor class is reduced by 2. So basically just rage. Move. Astarion, get rid of the werewolf. Thank you. Oh, there's a bat there. Okay. Well, I don't really care about the bats. Stop. But kinda don't want to hit Shadowheart.
Feel that aggression.
Oh no, a bat.
To arms! Wait, no! To swords!
Oh, Minsk. Does this cost key points or anything? Yes, it does. That's fine. Because you are annoying. He's saved. Bastard. I can still try and make you prone though. Or not. I can try and stun you again though. Nice. Two? Okay. Shadowheart, you're okay. Ray of Frost, go for it. You're still paralyzed? No, you can fight. Stab the hunter. Yes. Good. Then you stay there. And watch the bats. Maybe do a level 3 cure on me, please. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh. In 50%, I don't wanna. But I will. Ah. I'm not moving from this spot. Not on a bat. Sure. We're just gonna stand here and miss, and you just keep summoning bats. Of course. Ow. How are we doing hit point wise? Fairly decent. Get bent.
Spill some blood.
You know the bat. Kill that one. Good. You're nauseous, but get out of that. Cazador? Soon only you and us. I mean, you don't seem to be much of a threat anymore. You resorted to freaking Ray of Frost. It's time to go for this guy.
No bat is safe from Boo.
How about we almost strike him? Immune to bludgeoning because you're in mist form. Stupid. You're gonna Ray of Frost me again? Stab the bats. That's basically it.
Survival is all that matters.
Can I see Cazador from here? I think I can. He's purple now? I guess that's an improvement. Bonk. Stay close. So many bats. They're just annoying. Really? I guess that's why they're there. One of these days I will hit. No reaction. Oh. Escape did not work for that. Do not react. Concentration broken, call lightning. Na 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 na. Ooh, 16 damage with your Ray of Frost. That's kind of cool. So. What were my level 6 spells? Heal and Blade Barrier. I didn't... Okay, I thought I changed that. I did not. Could do another Flame Strike. On this asshole. 45%? Yee, maybe not then. Nearby allies? How many nearby would that be? Basically only me and Astarion who actually needs to be healed. So that feels like a waste. How about... a sphere of sunlight. Oh. There we go. So will this actually count as sunlight? It is time to experiment. Perceived conditions, sunlight hypersensitivity. So yes, it does count as sunlight. Perfect.
Never a dull moment.
That feels like such a waste. Speaking of a waste. I mean, you only give 5 AC to this bastard. So he would go up to 21. I think I prefer him at 16, actually. Just a good old magic missile? So where's Phantasmal Killer? Where are you? Let's see. Some fun. We do have 3 disintegration spell slots. Or scrolls. Oh, I have to move from here. Ew. Right, you have 10 turns of Phantasmal Killer for you. 40 psychic damage per turn. Definitely keeping that up. Well, then it's definitely worth just... we're gonna... magic missile all of these bastards. They don't hit me and try to break my concentration. That's a worthwhile use of magic missile, I feel. No. Definitely not. Minsk, you go first.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel.
I just tried to move close to you. So there's Astarion. And sneak attack him. Critical miss! 95%! Why did you have to roll a 1? Astarion. Can't perform Diablerie on your master. Gotcha. Try and throw him off balance? Oh, the XCOM percentages are here again. Maybe I should help Shadowheart.
Can't even catch my breath.
I know. I mean, I can take out a few of these. And then one on Cazador for good measure. Shock magic missile. Did that hit? Yes. Even extra necrotic damage. Even though you're super resistant to it. I mean, nah, you guys have it. Stab the bat! And then... heal me, please? Thank you. Fly ever closer to the vampire. Nope, you're still not gonna call lightning. I'm gonna use up all my spell slots on counter spells if I have to. Oh, I thought I had selected Minsk. That was bad.
Can we fight now?
Sometimes, when I click on their portraits, it doesn't change characters. Maybe I should really get used to using the F keys, but I kinda don't wanna. Minsk! Hit! Make him bleed! His precious blood! Oh, that you can do, okay. Yeah, you're done, Astarion. You could just start taking care of you, I guess. Eat some radiant damage, you bastard.
No choice but to keep going.
Let's see if we can kill him with a magic missile. That's gonna be humiliating. Oh, humiliating for such a powerful person to be bested by magic missile. We found Cazador's jar. He plans to perform a rite that will grant him immense power. He must be stopped. We're working on it. So now it is you and us.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
Eh.
Let's have some carnage.
Whew. Well then, I think he went back to his coffin. Or maybe he is this invisible D20 here in the middle of the stinking cloud. Well, I don't want to do that fight again.
Open up.
Let's go and loot. Are none of these gonna have anything? They probably won't have anything. Maybe you will. The named bastard. You have a quarterstaff. Not quite what I was hoping for. Yeah. See, there's just a D20 here. Loot the sarcophagus.
No healing soup for you. Wake up!
Get your hands off me, worm!
I'm not the one in the dirt. One last thrust. And I'll be free of you. I'll never have to fear you again. But if I finish the ritual you started, I'll never have to fear anyone. Ever.
You think me a fool? That I would allow anyone to usurp me, speak the words, and ascend in my place?
Do you realize?
The runes I carved into your flesh bind you and all 7,000 souls to the ritual. Complete it, and those bearing the scars will be sacrificed, you included.
Oh.
You are simply a means to an end. I made you to be consumed.
I am so much more than what you made me. I can do this, but I need your help.
What do you need? To kill all these people? I mean, they're already dead. And they're vampire spawned. They can't really be un-vampire spawned. If Cazador dies and we set those people spawn free, they're just gonna be feral creatures running around hunting, eating, killing people. So the lesser evil here is killing all of them. What do you need?
I need your eyes, in a manner of speaking.
I hope
What do you
so.
think you are doing?
I'm making what you made me. Use the parasite. Link your mind to mine. Through your eyes, I can see the scars on my back, and copy them onto his.
You would not dare!
I would, and I will. You will be consumed, and all the power you've lusted after will be mine.
At the cost of a lot of lives. It's not worth it, Astarion.
Help me do this. Please.
Again, we're talking about vampires and vampire spawns. I'm actually pretty okay with that. Because we are talking about vampire spawns only, right? Because there's no way he can house 7,000 people down here. Right? No, no way. Which means we're probably using their souls. On the one hand, they're already dead. On the other hand, there's very much a guarantee of an afterlife in this universe. On the third hand, we kept reading things that the afterlife isn't guaranteed for anyone. Only for truly special individuals. On the fourth hand, I like Astarion.
Your minds join and your two selves become one. You can feel the knife in your hand, see the scars on his back, and taste his hunger for power.
Yes. Yes. I see it.
What are you doing? Don't! Ah!
Oh, Cazador.
No! No! No!
Not so fun when you're on this end, eh? Ooh. Okay, sure, he's a vampire, but I still don't like to see creatures in pain. Good or evil. Ooh.
There. Perfect.
What about the... on your back, though?
Ungrateful child! Wretched child!
Time to take your place.
You sure you're not gonna... because you still have it on your back. And Cazador had nothing on his back. Are you sure this is gonna work?
join us. Has animas ofero in sacrificio.
No, Astarion, stop this!
Don't you dare! I can feel their power flowing into me!
Not really much of a choice, really. Not really much of a choice, really. There's still vampire spawn. We've already killed a few of them when they attacked us in our room. In our camp. So we're continuing the ritual.
Nunc volo potestantem quam policitus es mihi.
They didn't like that. Bye, Cazador. That is cool shots.
I can't feel it. That ache in my stomach. That hunger. It's gone. I'm free. I'm finally free. Oh! Oh, it feels delicious.
Here's the thing. We're also kind of planning to make Gale into a god. And if Astarion steps out of line, I'm pretty certain that a god can deal with him. But I'm kind of curious, what can a vampire ascendant do?
I think the answer to that is whatever they damn well please. Come on, let's get out of here. I have a brand new world to explore.
Complete the Pale Elf. Item received. Whoa. So the Pale Elf is completed. Down there. Astarion has... Yeah, we defeated Cazador, who retreated to his sarcophagus to heal. He's vulnerable now. All we have to do is open the sarcophagus and finish him off. Astarion has become the Vampire Ascendant. He had to sacrifice Cazador, his brothers and sisters, and thousands of other vampires spawn. See? Vampire spawn. Who would go around eating and killing people. So in giving all of those lives to Astarion, we technically saved a lot of lives. I mean, it wasn't a good action, it's still the least evil action. But he'll never fear the sun or suffer a vampire's hunger again. Just don't go making vampire spawn, Astarion, and we're good. Gather your allies, eh? Dame Aileen was the Night Song. Astarion is grateful for us helping him become Vampire Ascendant. We can count on his dark magic in the final battle. Oh, so... Are you saying that it's not 100% sure that the companions would aid me in the final battle? Is this like Mass Effect 3? Do the loyalty missions to ensure the best outcome? Ooh. Well, I was going to do that anyway. Where was the other one? Investigate Cazador's palace. Report back to Ulma. Astarion has become the vampire ascendant. We helped him complete the ritual that killed Cazador and thousands of vampires spawn, including the children of the Gur monster hunters. It's hard to imagine that Ulma will take this well. Vampire spawn. I mean, they're still children, but still. Vampire spawn. I received something, I do believe. I received a woe. Or is Astarion holding that one? Astarion might be the one holding it. Yeesh. Jar family ring. This ring carries the symbol of the Jar family and has an inscription in some crusty old language. Let's just throw this one over to me immediately. Whoa. Gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Noise. It's a +2. Noise. Arcane vampirism. When the creatures affected by your spells fail any associated saving throws, you regain 1 to 4 hit points. And just give me plate, and it's a bound weapon. What was bound weapon again? Ritually bound to its wielder. The weapon, the magic, can't be knocked out of the wielder's hand and automatically returns to the wielder when thrown. Nice. The gentle tap 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 of a staff on stone sparked terror for all in Cazador's palace. It signaled an approaching storm, and all they could do was shrink into the background and pray its wrath would not fall on them. Yes, please. I know I'm wielding an evil-looking staff. Look at that. So evil. Bat wings. What the hell is this? Ah, it's the daylight. That's not a D20, that's the daylight spell. Well, Astarion.
This is it. The hopeless dream dreamt by all of my kind. I am the greatest vampire to ever walk this land. Even the pale knight would have knelt before me.
Since you don't feel the hunger, you don't have to feed anymore, right? Has your body changed?
Everything has changed. I felt so very little for so long. My edges dulled over the numb years rotting in the boudoir and kennels. Now, I can hear it at last. See it at last. How all the lowly creatures of this plane are begging to serve. How to call upon them.
Chill.
Footpads in their safe houses. Rats below our feet in their filthy holes. The crows in the night above. They will obey. The world will stir in fear.
Did we create a new final boss? Yeah, you're starting to scare me.
This is but the beginning. I already hear the world whispering in sweet surrender. And I feel alive.
Oops. Whoops.
I suppose Astarion is part of the vampire aristocracy now. I hope he doesn't expect us to bow to him.
Oh, I think he does. I think he does. Unfortunately.
A few nonsense words, some slain beasts, and one becomes some all-powerful being. No, I do not believe it. Astarion still has the look of a pale and puny child to me. And he had best mind his appetite, lest Boo take to some nighttime nibbling of his own.
Ah, you always know how to cheer me up, Minsk. Ooh, high security vault number 3 key. Well, I don't care. I've already looted all the vaults. Right? Yes, right? Oh, I'll take it anyway. Ooh, actual Cazador lootings. Jar family ring number 2. Astarion can have that one too, I suppose. Then we have Rhapsody. It's a dagger, 2 to 5 damage. Scarlet Remittance, gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls, damage, and spell save DC for every foe you slay up to a maximum of +3. Nice. Sweet Bloodletting, possibly inflict bleeding when hitting a creature with this weapon while hiding or invisible. Weapon enchantment +1. Let's see, Cazador's love of poetry arose after he read one on the naked stomach of a dead child in his homeland. Cazador's love of poetry arose after he read one on the naked stomach of a dead child in his homeland. The child was hung from the lowest branch of a tree. Cazador read the poem and looked at the child and knew that here was the art form for him. Got a feeling you were chaotic evil.
Don't touch me.
I mean, you're using a legendary. 3 to 6. Yeah. I mean, it looks cool, but this has better stuff. It's also a bound weapon, so I can throw it. Throw that one into the camp. I don't think I have anyone else who uses daggers, so just throw it into the camp.
What to do? What's inside? Moving ahead.
I think we're completely done here. I don't think any of these people had anything on them. Cazador probably stripped them of all their possessions, of which they probably had none. So, whoop. Yeah. Dead people. You might as well go and face the music. Oh, poo poo. Hello. Ah. Okay. We're facing the music immediately. I have a short rest left.
I'll fill that one later.
Right, I wanted to check Astarion. Did you get anything new now that you're a vampire ascendant? Vampire Ascendant, passive feature. Behold the Vampire Ascendant. Thousands of souls have bought you power, granting you Ascendant Bite and Gaseous Form? I know what Gaseous Form is, but... Ah, Misty Escape. I see. Ascendant Bite, 12 to 72 healing. Oh, that's kind of cool. Damn. Red Vein Savagery, it's part of these, right? No? Yes. Nightwalker. Was it boots? So, Astarion. That is a very many teeth to bite with. You have a knock as well, okay. Gonna put that one over here with the rest of the spells. And that's cool, I guess. I mean, did I equip these just because of the knock spell? I'd rather have Absolute's Bane. Knock spell is cool, don't get me wrong, but
Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot.
you're probably always gonna have Boo summoned, so...
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
You can give this one to Gale. Alright. Hello. Ulma. How did you find your way down here? Oh. Well, I mean, I just wiped out an entire vampire nest. You people are only level 9. So if you want to fight, I'll fight you. I don't want to, but...
Another step forward.
I had hoped to avoid this path. I had hoped you would choose the better road. A fool I was to ever hope a beast like you could be saved.
Oh, please. There's no need for such language. I promised you Cazador's death, and I more than delivered. I even killed a few thousand spawn whilst I was at it. You should be thanking me for saving you the trouble.
Maybe not talk about their kids that way. I mean, I do need Astarion Strong to save the city. This is the lesser evil, I promise, because you can't undo vampirism.
There is no greater or lesser. There is only evil. And it stands before me.
Yes, I like The Witcher
Look
too.
at the hate in their eyes. They won't ever stop hunting me.
So?
Gave you a choice, and you chose power, as your kind always does. But I still have hope for you, that you will make a better choice. Will you stand against evil? Will you help us destroy this monster?
Kill Astarion? I can't. There has to be another way.
There is not.
My dear, I wouldn't want it any other way.
Well, if you're gonna be stubborn about it.
Kill them. Kill them all.
Bring it. You really don't want to do this. Wait, didn't I move you? Oh, I have 2 bites now. Yeah, I moved you down there, and now you're suddenly just the normal vampire bite? I don't need the normal vampire bite anymore. Well, bye-bye. I tried to avoid this. mean, of course they wouldn't, you know, let this go. Their children and all, but Ow! That actually hurts. Hurts a lot. You need boo, my friend. Summon boo. Go! Kill the garlic man.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Yes, Minsk. For goodness.
My hamster has dined on godflesh. You are but a tiny crab.
Ah, key points recharge on short rests. Okay, I thought it was only on long rest. Good. Alright. Well, okay. You really don't want me to move, do you? Shadowheart, take care of the guy. What the hell is this? Channel Divinity, Cloak of Shadows. It said Gandrel? Ah, that's you. Never mind. Help yourself to shadows to become invisible if you're obscured. Sure. Nah. Not gonna summon a spiritual weapon for a level 4 spell slots. You're as good at hitting as I am. Which is to say you're not. I do have this nifty chain lightning. Within how many meters, you said? Within 18. So basically, can hit anyone around here, more or less. If I do it on you, or if I do it on you, yeah, let's do it on you. Bzzzt. I feel like I've embraced a little bit of evil lately. I did this. I burnt down the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Yeah, you know. Crap happens. You are standing in the wrong place, my friend. Can even bite you. Zip. The hell happened to you? Did you turn into stone? Scar of Dark Thirst. Okay. What the? Astarion? Yeah, no idea why he turned to stone. None of my attacks do that. Leave the glass cannon alone. Go, boo. Oh, boo. Go, boo. Oh, no, you won't. Yes. Oh, you can't be feeling too good. Thanks for lighting the brazier. Thank you. I feel like going up here. than doing a mass healing word. So I'm gonna heal you. There we go. A little bit of hit points for everyone.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Yeah. 2 crits! And a second win for 3 hit points. My last spell slots. Oh dear. 2 on you. 2 on you. 3rd one on you. And I killed none of them. I brought them down low enough. Oh yes. Don't you run. Stop critting! We're gonna long rest soon anyway. We're gonna bite him.
You're mine.
I'm gonna hamstring you. Yeah, don't be too cocky, little wizard. Boo? Go for the eyes. It would have been so nice if you killed someone, Boo.
This, the adventure, the danger, the kicking of butts.
Oh, you're doing so many kicking of butts, Minsk.
Charge, but charge quietly.
Topple him! Damn it.
Focus straight through.
Yeah. No hunter's mark for you.
Well, so much for peace.
Okay. There we go. I still have my cantrips, fortunately. How about some camera? Come on, thank you. Bitch him. Fire!
A better position.
And there's only you left, Gandrel.
Oh, that was very, very satisfying. Who better to test these new powers on? And who better to be standing by my side than you, who helped me get them?
Still feels a little bad, Astarion. I think I'm gonna let you keep this one. That will be your penance for now.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
Even better! Soft bed! Camp chest. They were camped out in Worm Cross, Worm Rest, I think. You can keep that one for now. I don't think that's a...
Kicked buttock, another step on the path.
Yeah, I don't think this is an especially good weapon. It isn't. Wielded by the indomitable Sir Lexia. Although her eagerness to destroy evil in all its forms was constant, she often took time to make little gifts for her friends. It's nice. Still gonna sell it.
Let's move.
Just regular ass swords. Don't care about that. If it's not magical, I don't want it.
No traps, please.
Ooh. Gandrel's aspiration, feller of monsters, advantage against monstrosities. Weapon enchantment +1. It's a heavy crossbow. When Gandrel was 7, he was frightened badly by a vampire spawn during a public burning. I've already read this. Seized by the flames. So hey. Oh, I'll take those for sure. I'll keep that one. I think Karlach can use heavy crossbows. Right, Gandrel teleported in there. You there. Go to Mr. Garlic Man. Oh, longbow +1. Just a +1. And you guys need to adventure more. Studded leather armor +1. Yeah. You guys need to do more adventuring. Get some more loot. See? Just more money for me. Guess we return to camp. See what everyone else thinks about Astarion's ascendancy. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Let me... Yep. Mechanical keyboard. It's chattering like hell, so I have a fun little software that helps reduce the chattering, unfortunately. It also kind of... See, now it works. Now it works better. It also kind of makes it so that I don't want to see that anymore. Basically lets you set a global threshold for when key presses are duplicated. And it kind of... On the one hand, it messes up the camera movement because I have them on Q and E. On the other hand, it helps with me not double pressing something, like tapping spacebar too fast for end turn. Which is why I've started to click instead of... Minsk, we need to talk.
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Boo is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsk?
I would like to know a little bit more about you.
Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures.
Well, you are pretty indeed. I'd like to know your thoughts on our companions.
You hear that, Boo? Your keen skills of observation have not gone unnoticed. Our friend wishes to consult your wisdom.
Man, I wish you weren't paired up with Dinah here in Baldur's Gate 1. I would have loved to use you because you starting to become one of my favorites. Yes, Boo, I would love to hear your opinions.
So small is Boo that he is often mistaken for a pinecone, and many secrets are spoken in his hearing. He will tell what he knows, but Minsk, of course, will translate.
Of course I will. What about Will?
Ah, the great blade of frontiers. A fine name. Minsk has no idea what it means, but it suits young Will's air of mystery well. It is good to know the city did not go unprotected while I wore pigeon droppings on the wide. Jahira did her part, of course, but she prefers to scowl from the shadows. This city needs a name, a face, preferably a furry companion, too.
I think you would have liked Shale. Minsk. Fewer pigeons. Well, he does have a companion, alright. Her name is Mizora, and she's right over there.
Mizora. This is some manner of exotic bird?
She has wings. Close. A Cambion bound to him by an infernal pact.
What? Will, the blade of frontiers of whom I heard, is no man to deal with devils. Boo speaks sense, as ever. There is goodness in Will. We have seen it. If there be a devil on his shoulder, then Minsk and Boo will sit astride the other. He will not be long in coming back to himself, I think.
Oh, I miss black and white. I'd like to hear your take on someone else. You and Karlach must have a lot in common.
Indeed, a berserker after my own heart. Though hers is made of hellish heat and metal and some manner of coin-operated device.
Yeah, we're working on that. Hopefully we'll be able to find the Steelwatcher foundry or whatever, and maybe do some repairs. I still haven't used a coin, but I should. Yeah. I don't think Minsk is mocking, not intentionally anyway. So, Cortash sold her to Zariel. He has a lot to answer for.
That he does. And all of the questions that Minsk has to ask are of the pointed and painful kind. But, for all his betrayings of Karlach, Cortash never for a moment bested her.
Indeed.
Karlach remains Karlach. Even if all her parts were traded for tin and scrap, Minsk thinks this would still be so. And soon, Karlach will still be Karlach. But Karlach will also be cured.
Cured? Do you know something I don't? Because everyone we've spoken to has basically said that her engine is a death sentence. Man, I hope you're right.
Minsk knows he is right, because Boo is in agreement, and hamsters have no need of hope.
I see, but I wanted to talk to about other companions. But first, I'm gonna have to go to the little boys' room and eep a little bit. So I will be right back. Nira. That was the name of the wild mage I used in Baldur's Gate 1 over dinner here. That's why I didn't have Minsk in my party. as I did not want 2 mages in my party. Anyway, I need to talk to you about more people.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring.
Yeah, a little more talking about our friends. I'd like to know more about you.
Minsk is an open book.
Yes, many pretty pictures.
Boo is ready with the musings.
Good. How are you and Gale getting along?
I do not wish to speak of the wizard.
That's something against wizards.
I could not have said it better myself.
What did he do to upset you?
He came to me one night with a little book of mischief, full of words and their meanings. Posterior, he says. Can you say posterior? Pwah, I refused. Minsk does not need to know the language of wizards.
Posterior isn't wizard talk, it's another word for ass.
It is an inferior word. Far too long to use in a battle cry, which is where a butt belongs.
Agreed.
He would do better to educate himself in the ways of sword and steel than to throw these pointy words at Minsk. Ah, yes. Gale also owns a cat. A cat with wings. That is most unnerving for poor Boo.
I mean, I do agree. Having a battle cry that goes, "I'll kick your posterior," doesn't really hit as well as "gonna kick your butt." You remember Reiki's only trying to help? I think he's actually making fun of Minsk, so not actually trying to help. But did you know that he has an explosive magical orb in his chest that could destroy a city?
What?
I guess not.
Is 1,000 times more interesting than anything that has ever been written in a book. Gale! My good friend! Where are you? Minsk and Boo would like to hear about the exploding!
Of course that works. Oh, Minsky, you're just wonderful. Oh, that's a dagger. You're shaving your head with a dagger? Sure.
Do you come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo.
Yeah, it's fine. We're not really using any watch here. No more about you.
Minsk is an open book with many pretty pictures.
Companions?
Who is ready with the musings?
What about Halsen?
Who is Halsen?
The druid. The huge, muscular elf.
Somehow, such a person as you describe has entirely escaped Minsk's notice. How strange.
Seriously? The druid? Is kind of hard to miss.
Oh, the tiny, puny elf with leaves in his hair and dirt under his fingernails.
Yeah.
His name is Halitosin. How
No, not Halitosin. Halsen.
That is what I said.
What's your problem with him, then?
Problem? No problem. He is so small that Minsk barely notices his existence. No, Boo! The druid did not beat Minsk at the armor. It was not a fair match, and he turned into an owlbear midway through, and there was grease on the tree stump.
He cheated a little bit. But hey, he had to cheat to beat you. That means you're pretty damn strong.
Make sure you are refreshed before we set out again, friend. The road to justice is paved with kicked buttocks.
Don't you mean kicked posteriors?
Minsk is an open book. Who is ready with the musings?
Yeah, what about Lae'zel?
Minsk knows her people well. The skin of the world is thin up in Resheman, and it is easier there for things to slip between the planes. Sometimes these are wonders from other worlds. Sometimes warriors, hungry for plunder. Such visitors have inspired a saying among my people. The children of Gith live long and forget the face of death. And so they come to Reshiman to be reminded.
Yeah, they live long. They're basically, aren't they kind of almost I don't know anything about the astral plane really, but aren't they kind of immortal, or the time doesn't move there or something, because they have to put their eggs on a more mortal plane for them to hatch? Because they can't in the astral plane because time doesn't move. They are functionally immortal as long as they're there. At least time-wise. Maybe not disease or wound-wise, but time-wise. I mean, Lysel is not her people. She's also betraying them.
And Minsk did not mean to say so. No more than he is a Hathran of his high country. No, Minsk has no hatred for Githyanki. It is a fine thing to fight against them. And a fine thing to fight beside them too, I think. Besides, the children of Gith alone have witnessed a sight that I have long yearned to behold.
And for a moment, you share in a vision tinged with his awe. Imaginings of the astral sea, an immense horde of wild space hamsters drifting in the endless expanse.
The Githyanki may have Minsk of Rashemanzire, sometimes healthy servings of his sword. But for this, and this alone, they shall always have his respect.
While we're here, would you like a few holes in your brain?
You come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo.
Should discuss the tadpole.
As you wish, but quietly. It is listening.
Of course it is. We need its power. The Emperor can help us control it, if we're careful.
No! There is a very ancient and very wise saying that Minsk lives by. He who would try to control evil must beware lest evil tricks him, steals his clothes, and kicks his backside with his own boots. I read it on the privy wall in the Blushing Mermaid many years ago.
Of course he did. I mean, you don't understand though. The Emperor is the only reason we were able to save you.
Oh, Minsk knows all about this Emperor. It has tried to introduce itself to me already. Minsk does not trust it.
As you shouldn't. Care to elaborate?
No. I do not think our new friend wishes to see me blubbering, Boo.
I mean, Boo is smart. Sharing your emotions is a good thing. Don't keep them bottled up. Get release for them somehow. Whether that be a punching bag, some exercise, or just talking to a good friend who wants to listen. Take care of your mental well-being, yeah?
Minsk is normally the strong and violent type, but if you insist on hearing a sad tale, he can tell it. This Emperor played a very cruel trick. It made me believe that something lost had been found. It came to me in dreams, wearing a face I never thought to see again. Dinah here. A witch of my homeland. She was to be the greatest of them, and I her protector. It was not easy. She was a fierce and independent cub. She did not think she needed Mother Bear Minsk to protect her. And she was right. The elders sent us out into the world, thinking it would teach her to bow a little.
That's where you
But
met.
it was the world that bowed to Dinah here, wherever she went. And Minsk blundered along behind. And in the end, it was she who died, protecting me.
That did not happen in Baldur's Gate 1. So did you just do a Baldur's Gate 2 spoiler, Minsk? Which is on me, because, since I haven't played Baldur's Gate 2 yet, so... Completely on me. What happened to her?
That is in the past. It showed me Dinah here not as she was, but as she would have been. Should have been. Hearing her voice again. For a moment, Minsk almost believed it. But then, the Emperor made a mistake. It did the one thing that Dinah here would never, ever do. It told Minsk exactly what he wanted to hear. Dinah here. Hers was more the habit of teaching Minsk many new ways to say the word fool. I think on what she would say to Minsk now, cowering from a creature in his own skull. Fine. If you say this tadpole is a weapon, then let us wield it. So long as it is still our hearts that guide us, yes? Or better yet, my hamster.
I think you'll be fine as long as you have Boo. Now, let's get a few holes in your head.
Evil hides and Boo seeks.
Wait, don't we? So you have this now, Illithid Persuasion. Psionic Overload. Favorable Beginnings. I mean, that one is always good. Again, I don't want to poke too many holes in everyone's brains. So, I mean...
And these things have stayed interesting.
As I say, I've only given myself favorable beginnings. Basically, everyone has favorable beginnings. That's more or less it. I think Karlach has one more thing.
Sleep with one eye open, evil.
But yeah, this is just... no. Because you kind of see or show that the brain changes color, and I don't know if that signifies that part of the brain dying or that part of the brain being taken over. I don't want to risk it. This is good though. Although, even if it's only once per long rest, you can have one guaranteed crit. Maybe I should go this far out with everyone. I mean, except for me, because... Not sure if spells can actually crit.
What's next?
But for everyone else... Charm an enemy to attack you. But yeah, these seem like dark side powers. Mostly. This one is nice though. I mean, these could be good.
Let's get on with it.
Astarion, Mr. Vampire Descendant, have some luck of the Far Realms. That's no. That's way too much of a broken brain. Jaheira!
It is said vampires only make a show of feeling, that their only true emotion is hunger. But those screams sounded real enough.
Yeah.
7,000 souls. Astarion inherits his master's debts, as well as his very fine palace. And when all of this is done, I plan on being a very nosy neighbor.
Go for it. He should be kept under surveillance, I think.
Feeling better.
Astarion. He has ascended amongst the ranks of the undead. I can only hope that he does not come to regret the price that he paid.
Yeah, I think the rest of the people of the world are gonna come to regret the price that he paid. Are you still content at my side? This doesn't have to be your fight, and it's certainly not your typical habitat.
The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support, and that is what you shall have.
Thank you, friend.
Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups.
I mean, you know, it is a fine dream. Should always have a dream. Keep to a dream. Well, maybe not keep to a dream, but you should always have a dream to strive for. And I don't think it's all nonsense. Especially not in a world with magic. Maybe in our world it's a nice ideal, but we'll never be able to live in balance, I think. But perhaps you can help find the balance, Halsin.
Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win before any of that.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded.
Even though I created a vampire ascendant? Will, your thoughts?
Thousands were sacrificed and the servant become lord. I am sure Astarion's quite pleased with himself.
Wish I could say the same. Should mind my step.
Lizelle, what about you?
Astarion succumbed to his power lust. A Githyanki would have known better. We seek might not for individual power, but for the good of the collective. I may no longer serve Vlaakith, but I still attend to a collective. The allies of the Prince of the Comet. And, of course, the one we've made for ourselves. To seek power for personal glory alone is a farce. A shame he can't see it.
Just don't turn against us. Don't... Yeah, you serve your collective of Githyanki rebels. And you help us. I hope those two ideals will never clash.
So we're knocking around with a vampire lord now. We sure this is a good idea?
I mean, this isn't just any vampire lord, it's Astarion, our friend.
I hope he still sees it that way. Something tells me he's not the same person we knew. Not anymore.
He probably isn't. Gale, your input?
So, a vampire lord walks among us. A powerful ally to have at our side, and a powerful enemy should our intentions diverge. Things are getting more interesting by the moment.
That's one way to put it. Then again, you want to become a god, so... throw this into camp. And give that to Gale. You can have my old staff. Despair of Athkatla, what are you carrying? Stain? Staff of Arcane Blessing. No. You take the Athkatla staff, my friend. How are you doing? Do we have any leads on your mother yet?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
I guess that's a no. Yeah, let's take a long rest. Yes. We need a rest. I have no...
Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
Greet cheek with hand. Hello, Astarion. Hello, Shadowheart. Hello, Shadowheart. Say nothing.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
You know... Yeah, could have an insight. But also, yeah, you're the only one that Minsk listens to. Well, Boo too, but you're the only one that Minsk listens to. Remember?
You mean the doppelgangers?
Mm-hmm.
It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waclaren?
The Waclaren, wise women of Rashomon, each bonded to a berserker bodyguard for life. There is no higher title nor deeper bond in all of Rashomon custom.
Waclaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself.
Yeah, a little bit.
The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's actually kind of sweet. Him holding Jaheira in such high esteem. So that was the bond between Minsk and Dinaher. Man, now I kind of wish I had used them. Maybe I should replay Baldur's Gate 1 on my own time and just have those two instead of Nira with her mentor Adoy, or Yoda backwards. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside a Waclaren again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
I mean, she can heal, so... Who is it that wants to talk to me? Ooh, Astarion. Ooh. What are you gonna want to talk about, my friend? Because I hope you're still my friend. Oh, you are all... reddy glowy. Ooh, and your eyes are very vampire-y. Probably because you're cursed. You're gonna stay cursed.
You probably expect me to turn into a sea of mist, run wrong side up on roofs, and to call on legions of wolves in battle.
Bats, at least?
This will all happen in due time. But for now, patience is required. I hear the whispers of the night, but I can't yet speak its language. It's going to take a while to become acquainted with my new self.
Yeah, you have seemed a little bit distant since the ritual.
Have I? It's possible. I think my instincts have become so quick that the world around me can't catch up. Everything is moving at a grinding pace. I feel like I will live thousands of hours every day. Everything lies ahead. I can see my path to a waking dream. From the Crimson Palace, I will govern day and night. Create a city of spawn who bow before me. Cast a fog over the world for my children.
And that's where we're gonna have a problem.
We must manage the trifling matter of the brain. Perhaps it will listen to us. Perhaps it too will serve.
We have to call him out. So one tyrant replaces another?
Precisely. I'm not ashamed, dear.
Oh.
I won. We won.
Well, we'll deal with you when the time comes, Astarion. Do you have anything to say about this, Mizora?
How good to see you.
Not likewise.
Come for a chat?
If you're going to be staying, I need something in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
I guess that's good enough. But you're not listed among my allies, are you? Volo, Halsin, Arabella, Floric, Valeria, Aelin, Astarion. Valeria was the flying elephant investigator, right? See? Vampire spawn blood.
Here we go.
That's also kind of one thing that confuses me a little bit. Didn't the ritual specifically require all the vampire spawn that Cazador had, well, spawned? And we have definitely killed a few. So maybe Astarion isn't a full vampire ascendant lord thing? We'll deal with that problem when it comes. We want some ham. A lot of ham. Then we want some... Oh, this looks good. What was that? A delicacy among the Gith residing on the astral plane. Neogi claws are roasted on hot coals and seasoned with whatever spices the latest raid brought in. Looks good though. And so we sleep. All good? All good. Or, all good. Well then. Still need to find this. We need to escape the deal. to get into the House of Hope and destroy the contracts. Haven't found out how yet. So can't really go and do that. Free the artist, don't know where it is. Save the Gondians. Maybe I should go and do that. Or we can go and avenge... Avenge the Drowned is in the same place, isn't it? Yeah, Gortash's Iron Throne. He's gonna take us there. He's gonna take us back. Once we're satisfied that we're completely done with the Iron Throne, then we're gonna do something with the Red Hammer. So the Bitch Queen will be satisfied. We're still searching for Dribbles. Still searching for the Carrion Servant. He's somewhere at a beach and stairs. Can't do this yet. Because I can't find a dang way up the stairs. They be guarded. Could avenge the Hag survivors. But that's just running around trying to find where the Hag is. Auntie Ethel still. We must enter the artifact and break Orpheus free. Not yet. And this has to do with the Elder Brain that has the crown, which Raphael also wants. Well, discovered a book about the dragon Ansur. A book called The Legend of Ansur. There it is. Okay, so I should have a book called The Legend of Ansur. Hello, Miss Aura. Where in my big bag of books is The Legend of Ansur? This is kind of where I wish I could sort these by... No! Sort these by name. What about latest? Faces of God, Elder Brain, Master Prison. It said specifically book. Balespawn, Jukes, Scorched Book, Memoirs of My Death, Incomplete Journal, Diary, Manifest, Drow Poison, Ethical War, Brain Domination, Soul Cage, Ketherick, Research Notes, Winery, Vampire Journal, Roll House, Therapeutics. Road to Darkness, I check these, right? Road to Darkness. Soul Coins, Surgeon, Tattered, Approachable, Diary, Selenite, Selune, Diary, Gith and Mind Flayers, Serpent Venom Pool, Mrs. of Mandelkeep, a lot of journals. I mean, I should really double check that I've... Oh, how's this journal? That I've read all of these and then just thrash them. No book there. Grey Scout, Hidebound, Antidotes, Furnace of Grimforge, Care for Creature of the Astral Plane, that just has a lot of dice. He has the freaking Legend of Ansur. The heck? Why did you have the Legend of Ansur, Gale? Baldur's Gate, great Balduran's birth, O Balduran founder, due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth, a savior below our eternal elation. To Wyrmway 'neath prison's deepest level, to be found by not a soul nor devil. Entrance in Wormsrock prison. With a lightning shock, a true hero's spark flickers, the torch is alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. Sparks and torches, lightning. Alright, maybe we go and try and find the dragon. We want Will with us. I want Minsk with me.
Time to dally.
Maybe I'll take these. I was gonna say maybe give Astarion a rest, but he's my key opener, chest opener.
And, well, in it.
Maybe the dragon.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Sorry. Yeah. Will.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Come with me.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Sure there is. Take Shadowheart's place.
Ready and willing.
How much fun?
Okay, Will. I barely used you. I don't remember how to play you, really? Let's see, let us see. You have 3 level 5 spell slots. You can summon a familiar. You have some weapons here. You can shoot. What is this? Level 6 conjuration spell. I can't even use that one yet. You have level 4 spells here. Level 6. Gaseous form. Fiendish resilience. Choose a damage type and can become resistant to it. You can pick a new damage type each short rest. Level 3 spells. 2 spell. You're also level 3 spell. You're a cantrip. 5 spell. Oh, jeez. No, the other way around. Can't have armor equipped. Increases armor class by 3. So if you remove this, shield doesn't count as armor, does it? I hope. No, it doesn't. Good. Level 2 spell, level 3 spell. Level 3 spell again. So we move all the spells over one slot. I'm sorry. But he says, I want some organization, he says. Remembering that Shadowheart's spells are not organized. Level 5. Cantrip, level 1. Cantrip. Ooh, Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna use you a lot. Yeah, if you equip that one, you have 15, and if you just use this one, you're gonna have... Do we have anything? We have a very chiseled body, Will. Anything in here you can use? You do have a pretty good rapier. I spell. Yeah, you have a good, very good rapier. These are just normal outfits, aren't they? Not armor. Yeah. I was afraid of that. Charisma +2 up to 22. So here's my... Let's see, do we have something for you here? Or do we only have... Only seem to have outfits. That ain't good. Yeah, sure, walk that way. Just in there. I mean, I guess you can steal Gale's armor for now. And Gale can... Very chiseled wizard. It kind of looks good on you, Will. Yeah, and then you armor class die, so some mage armor, so you get up to 16 at least.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I should do the same, so I get up to 18. Good. Then we have a few more of these potions for you. I only have one scroll? No, I thought so. You can have one scroll of Revivify.
Sharp as ever.
Just. No.
No one's stopped me yet.
Right then. So to Wyrmrock Prison. We haven't been back in Wyrmrock for a while. Wyrm's Rock. Something to do with the torches and lightning. I think we knocked out all the guards down there. I think. I remember doing it. If we actually did it, well, that's... yeah.
Are they going to arrest us?
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a...
So... yeah, down here.
Because it
have to keep going.
Sound like somebody was...
That's why nothing's gonna happen.
We're going down here, okay, guys? You don't mind, do you? Wyrmrock Prison. We're not allowed to be here. Oh, wait. You are... and it's kind of out there. You're not gonna mind me going through here, right, sir? Come on, people. Close the doors. Oh, they are very much alive. Right, so something here. Dragon's head torch? That sounds... Oh. And then something with lightning. I do have lightning bolts. I already have the light spell, but thank you. Do I really want to use lightning bolt here, though? Feels like such a waste. I have this witch bolt. Let's do that one instead. Instead of burning hands, let's do witch bolt. So if I cast witch bolt from this, don't stand in the way, Will. Everyone over here. Come here. Come here. Let me do this. Right, so witch bolt on this one. Then we do witch bolt on not this one. No, concentration broken. Oh. Oh. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho! Look at this! Unfortunately, give me my spell slots back. 2 is good. Come on, people!
That's curious.
That is curious. Where the hell are we? We're in a new and exciting place. Mouse hole from Worm's Rock cells.
I'm way too big.
Uh-huh. That's not gonna help. Okay, let's find the dragon.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Oh yeah. Villager's fireworks. Ooh. Fire amber, viridian crystal. Thank you very much. Another reason to take Astarion with us is because he has arrows of dragon slaying in case the dragon has turned evil or just needs some persuasion. Knock knock. The Worm Way. How about that? Ooh. Murals. Worm Way is over down here. We reached the Worm Way where the great worm Ansur resides. We must make our way to him. This is someone akin to Will petting a dragon. Is him being turned into a devil-ish creature going to help?
Is that Baldur with a bronze dragon? Must have been quite an adventure.
Hmm.
Baldur and his winged ally admiring the fruits of their labor, the city itself. Baldur sails away and leaves the dragon to watch over his city. Do the histories make mention of this?
Who knows? Journal of Past Adventures number 1. The Worm's Lair. Incredible. The legends were true, and we have marked our place among them. We will prove our worth with unrusted swords and meet the dragon. The good dragon, or so we pray. Gods bless our endeavor. Can I pick this up? Yes. I want these. Statue of Baldur.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Balduran, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent, should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no worm and no savior.
Examine the statue. What magic might be at work? Exactly. Nice.
You sense neither life nor spirit within the statue. A powerful variant of magic mouth has been cast on it, allowing it to speak only recorded messages.
Only recorded messages. I am worthy, open the way, should not work them.
Ancient Ansar, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Well, my judgment has been a little bit poor of late. I've burned down... I don't want to say journalists, because they weren't journalists. They were tabloidists.
2 centuries walking the streets, and I never knew this was under them. What other wonders have I missed?
And I also created a vampire lord by sacrificing over 7,000 souls, so I'm very chaotic good. Emphasis on chaotic. Shrouded, you say? I saw that. I wouldn't mind some balsams or warg fangs or stuff like that. There was something shrouding there. Ooh, that's being shrouded, all right. Statue of Baldur.
Paintings hung on the wall, almost like an art gallery.
Chamber of Justice. Let us take a look at the painting. The apple.
The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the Wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If it's a rich man stealing an apple, fuck him. If it's someone who's starving stealing an apple, hey, okay.
The child, a red-haired man, is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched.
So he stole the apple for an urchin. That's okay in my book. There's creepy writing above this one. The induction.
The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it. Tally marks totaling the number 9.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for bringing that up, or I would have. Number 9, you say? The thefts.
The theft. red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more.
Ooh, okay, that's a bad thing to steal. You don't want them djinn getting loose.
The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance.
Probably is the same one he spoke to in 2 paintings earlier. Judgments.
The Judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
Pockets full of coin, you say? Bribe the judge? Shrouded painting. Can I look at it?
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
Justice. No pardon without repentance, and no penalty without mercy. The right path often lies between the extremes.
Mercy, please. Justice should be a harsh lesson. All the better to deter the next vagabond.
I mean, trying to deter the vagabond stealing stuff doesn't really help that much, because that doesn't get them out of their situation, from which causes them to do what they do. Off with every criminal's head, I say no. Because that's how you create fear and tyranny, not justice. And also how you get the people to rise up against you. Is that a general aphorism of yours, or are you trying to be helpful? No, let's not be snippy. Thank you for the wise words, Will. I will keep them in mind.
Wise indeed, though I can't take credit. It was my father who taught me the ways of the just.
Right, so I thought doing that would do something. Oh. Ooh, there's the... Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
I need a quick word.
Let's go talk to the judge.
Away! Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
The waiting judgments? Oh. Can I?
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Presumably I need to... These are the judgments. I see this one. And I need to place the correct judgments here. I don't know what these do though. Let me go and steal the adventurer's journal. Maybe that has a tip for me. I hadn't expected puzzles. Is the Great Worm really hidden behind tests of this kind? I had expected feats of strength. Yeah, but nothing like this. Like it was designed for sport. Well, it's trying to test your wisdom. More than strength.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
I mean, I could probably, maybe... I do have dispel spells. Can you get rid of the shadows, please?
Cleanse
That
the
magic?
world of those who would stand in the way of the righteous. But do not let such cleansing prevent justice.
Does he pass dialogues here somewhere? Yes. Cleanse the world of those that would stand in the way of the righteous, but do not let such cleansing prevent justice. Like by region? How far back can I go? Oh, okay. No. Are you the one standing in my way? You're immune to everything, and you're very amorphous. Yeah, you are. Could take Shadowheart and cast Daylight.
No, the judge has spoken. The crime must be punished.
The shadows are blocking me.
What if I try and pick it up?
Somehow. The shadows are blocking me.
Okay,
I need to get rid of them somehow.
I don't have a scroll of daylight on me, do I? I have a scroll of darkness. That's not gonna help. I might have to get Shadowheart in here to cast daylight. Oh, we're back here now, are we? Because we're not in the city anymore. We're out in Wyrmrest Crossing again. So, Shadowheart, where are you staying? That's Jaheira. That's not my dear Shadowheart. She's down here, I think. Or was she down here? Withers? There she is.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Likewise, but you need to join me.
A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me.
Yeah, take Astarion's place for now.
Lead the way then.
We leave the Ascendant Vampire Lord behind.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I have to sort these. Daylight. Level 3. Right in here.
Alright.
Does that help? At all?
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get
Yeah, I
rid
thought
of them
daylight would do it.
somehow.
Begone! The sword of justice falls on the wicked.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Indeed. Question is, how? Daylight didn't do it. Oh, I also have remove curse. As a wizard? Okay. Alright. Do I have dispel? I can give someone a curse. I ain't that kind of wizard, though. Oh? Oh, this is... I don't remember this. I wish there was a search. There is a search. Perfect. I don't have dispel. Damn. Does Shadowheart have dispel magic? Dispel evil and good. But that doesn't help. I don't have dispel magic.
Can't give up now.
And how am I supposed to remove the shadows? Is he immune to all damage? Acid, thunder, necrotic, fire, lightning, cold, psychic, poison, radiant, and force, ores. Share the sentence. Yeah, he's obscuring paintings within 6 meters, preventing judgment being passed on an accursed soul. Accused soul. Ah. He is cursed.
There's no time to waste.
What about if we remove that curse? We take away daylight and we put in remove curse. Be cursed no more! The dishonorable judge was banished, but judgment must still be passed. Here we go. The hanging.
The hanging. A red-haired man is depicted hanging from a gallows as a crowd looks on. You notice a child in the crowd, a falling tear leaving a trail on his cheek.
That doesn't deserve no hanging.
Freedom. A red-haired man walks the streets of Baldur's Gate, clad in a billowing cloak. You catch a glimpse of a sly smile beneath his hood, and a golden coin in his hand.
A thief walks free. Is this truly justice?
No, incarceration, I would say, which would be this one.
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
Yeah. He's gonna be jailed.
Judge and applied lex talionis, the principle of the sentence being proportional to the crime. You are a paragon of justice. Proceed.
You would not be saying that if you knew what I had done. But thank you, nevertheless. You don't hang someone just for stealing, even if it is a prison of jinn. They caught him. Maybe if he had sold it and the jinn would have been released and a lot of bad stuff would have happened, then maybe, depending on the damage that would have been done. But just hanging because of stealing it? No. Also, walking free? No.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Even if it is for...
Well, obviously I would. But
even if he would be stealing for a child, he did still commit a crime. And so he should serve a slight prison sentence.
I'd be happy to tag along.
There would be no justice system otherwise. Just I lack the word. Just yeah, I'll remember it at some point. No, let me actually. Yeah, I don't care that Google can do it in 110. Arbitrary? Might be the word I'm looking for, yeah. Just... Not really, but it's close enough. Conquer the trials. We are working on it. So that one was easy. Chamber of Courage. Cemetery Blue Torch. What do you want me to do in here, Baldur?
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove your courage.
Right, why is this reminding me of Dragon Age Inquisition? The Veil of Fire. Running around with a torch, just cuddling all the walls, trying to find the damn runes. Survive the trial for 4 turns. I have the torch. What do you mean survive the trial? I can just kill him. Oh, it's gonna be all 4 elementals before me. No.
This should work.
No. I'll probably have to protect my dude. Protect the torch.
Kicking for goodness!
Kicking for goodness indeed. Oh, you're an air elemental. Water. 2 air and 2 water elementals. I mean, you're gonna get that one. I'm just gonna have to survive, right? The torch will still be lit.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
You have advantage, Minsk! How in the ever-living shit did you miss? By doing bad rolls. I mean, these recharge on short rest, so... Can we push you? Push you away! Woo! Bye-bye! Boo! Protect me! You brave space hamster, you! No! Leave me alone! Counter! One of these days I'll hit. You still haven't even shaved off my temporary hit points. So, that's good. Yes. Take that. Roar. And I'm regenerating, which is good. That was a shit ton of damage on Astarion, though. I think I'm gonna help kill you. Whee! Bye-bye. That is so fun. Zip!
Another fight. Let's go.
Yep. Hide behind here. Okay, there are more people coming. I see, I see. Damn. I only need to survive for 3 turns. What a Myrmidons. I did think you were a little bit too weak. Oh, he saved. Damn it.
Make it hurt.
I was hoping to push that one out. Yeah, that one. Yes, I will hit. Ah! Even if I only do 1 damage. Don't you growl at me. Minsk! Too heavy to shove. Target can't be incorporeal. Jumping is a bonus action. Well, you can go here and hit that guy. You can just stand there.
Feel the backhand of justice.
And hit him. Nice. Can I topple you? 55% chance. Worth it. Still did damage. Still counts. Boo! Protect me! Ooh, you are bad at hitting. Thank you very much. Will. Disadvantage, because you're threatened. You're gonna take a hit, Will. Shield blow him. Immune to prone. Okay, good to know. Bop that one. Bop that one. And then you can be bopped that way.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Of course you can't. You know which spell would be great here? Sanctuary. I don't have that one though. Should probably also remove Witch Bolt. I don't need that one anymore. Let me just pop out and do a quick firebolt maybe. Shadow and are you a shadow creature? You're an elemental. I mean, you? I'm just hiding behind the statue. Yes.
Ends.
Shield! Ooh, cone of cold light spells. Raging vortex silence. That's fine. Astarion, move up there.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel.
50% because you probably can't see shit. But that is fine. I mean, we're just gonna try and stagger you. Can't cast spells, doesn't matter when you can sneak attack. Then... Whoop. That's one down. Oop.
On the victor's path.
We move up here. Then we move away a little. And stay down there. Oh, hey. New guys. Damn.
What now?
No one over here, right? Right. I think I'll just fireball you. I think I'll just miss fireball you and then run away. Kapow. Why? Why would you teleport then fly through the silent circle? Are you all stupid? Bite boo.
Missed this.
I mean, bonus action dash, yes. All the way up here. Yeah. Yeah. Sneak attack. Oh, it hurts my heart every time you miss.
Go for the eyes, Boo!
I don't want to attack him. I'm gonna attack this again.
No, wait. The swords!
Nah. Daze him! Boop.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Indeed. We're doing okay so far. Can I'm silenced. Let me get out of the silence. Can I see you from here? I can. 9. Decent enough. Last round. Counter. Aw. I mean, they barely hit me, so I should be fine. Considering now at first, I've lost all my temporary hit points. You missed in the space hamster. Your courage is a beacon to meek and mighty alike. May you ever withstand the raging elements. Proceed. Ooh, do you have any loot? Okay, no. Well, that's 2 trials down. Astarion is not a happy camper. Here, Astarion, you can nibble on these. However the hell you're supposed to nibble a healing potion, but sure.
Let's move. If not over, then through.
Because this kind of looks like there's going to be... Wait a minute. Ah, okay. There's a door down there. And then there's a path here. Gotcha. Gotcha. I thought the other 2 trials would be behind this door. But no. Suelto, Amaps, and Stead. I should really go back. Let me do that now before I forget. See if there's an adventure journal in here. I wasn't looking for that. Because there was one in the justice room. And I kind of want all the adventure journals. Does anyone see a journal anywhere? I see dead people down there. Or dead elementals. Ah, Viridian Crystal. But no journal. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Okay, didn't miss one. Did not miss one. Run back. What is this? There's a lot of reading to be done, it seems. Tell me, Baldur, insight.
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
Probably the general. Because generals want to keep warring and conquering. There is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him.
I have something to ask.
Aha. Moving books. Please stop. No.
There is more city under the city than in it, I think. I begin to wonder if Baldur's Gate was not built by some burrowing cousin of Boo's.
Yeah, there is this, and then there's the whole Undercity thing. So that's what I wanted to.
Hold still, will you?
Sleight of hand failed. Ooh.
Hold still, will you?
Starion, you are my sleight of hand guy. Thank you.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Let's see, what do we have? Suelto's Ethics of War, a treatise by Christina Suelto proposing harsh retaliation against political adversaries. Ethic of War by Christina Suelto. My colleague Amaps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies then, once they have fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not. Or what shall we do once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders? We shall wage another war and count the lives snuffed out by our own magnanimity. Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground, only then can we be free of its spectre. Kill Suelto. Got it. Unless there is more damning stuff from someone else. Journey through the jungle, the adventures of one Baron and his goblin guide Jaw as they brave the thick jungles of Chult. I don't think that pertains to what we're doing here. The Folly and the Fall. We'll just pick everything up and then go through it. Dukes of Baldur's Gate. Have that one. Excavation of the Enclave of Naloth. A carefully kept journal filled with concise prose and technical diagrams of a lost, once submerged city. Naloth. We did find a ruined city in Baldur's Gate 1 while out adventuring. Was that Naloth? I don't remember. The leadership of the Centaurim. A battered manuscript inconsistent in color and construction. Content appears to be following up on previous materials. Just a simple book encumbers me now. Wonders of Pandalen. This book is otherwise well preserved. Ooh, this is... maybe I should share the burden with people. Finding from the Hinterland's new edition, this quarterly journal appears to have been recently published and rapidly passed through several hands, its front and back cover grimy and soft with use. Most of its pages have been ripped out. Okay, what do I have that I can just... This is probably going to be one of these. So, take this one and this one and this. No. And throw those on Minsk. I am not wielding my woe anymore. I shouldn't have done that. Because now I don't know which books I picked up. The ones with... Okay, I can still kind of see. Gotcha. Archduke's Leadership, Surveillance, Lower City and Upper City. I think I've read them as well. The 5-Year War, A Diplomat's Record.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
by Torwin Base. Buzz? The war was, in truth, nothing short of a tragedy. It began as a mild altercation between the sanguine sons of the Aelio and Vida families regarding, if you can believe it, the proper ownership of a sheep farm. Over the course of 3 seasons, full-blown conflict had erupted between Baldur's Gate and Victon. A pointless war, leaving both cities with nothing but 1,000 youthful corpses to show for it. Mortal View, eyewitness accounts of the Balespawn crisis. Read that one, for sure. Hey, there's another book over here. And there's a book down there. How did I miss this book? Come here, book.
Something's on my mind. Hold still, will you?
Historian, get the book for me.
Just be quick.
Yoink the book.
Get down here.
Wait, you also failed?
Get down here.
I didn't see anyone roll for it. Minsk, get it? Minsk succeeded somehow.
Is that blood? No, never mind. These boots have seen everything.
Kind of feels like the first book I caught was actually the one.
Hold still, will you?
Wait, are you gonna...
So is Minsk. When all of this is done, Boo will dine on tadpole for a month.
Uh-huh. Tadpole for a month, eh? Okay. Each character can only try to catch one book, one time. So please get this one, Will.
Slippery little blighter.
Because now Historian is gonna fail, right?
Over there.
Yep.
Get down here.
They're not gonna be able to read that one. Baldur founds a city. This text roots its subject on Baldur, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate so many years ago. The prose is colorful but a little too self-satisfied round the edges, and the novel would be unremarkable but for one small entry about halfway through. Baldur claimed a guardian and friend, Ansur. Right where Ansur scales, and right is still his breath. Yet after a betrayal too piercing to recount here in worthy detail, Ansur fled beneath the stone, thereby changing the name of the region he now slumbers under to match his draconic lineage. A betrayal? By who? Crimes of the Moon Maiden? By the Anti-Lunar League? Woe unto any who throws their lots in with Selune, 4 ways she has of pulling the wool over one's eyes. First, she can make you think your husband is a werewolf when he's only forgotten to shave. Second, she's always changing, making it difficult for slow painters to capture her likeness. Talking about the moon? Third, tides. Absolutely bugger the tides. Fourth, people keep associating the moon with femininity, and frankly we're fed up reading the same poetry over and over, and it's all that celestial Bint Seluna's fault. Or, you know, get over it. Dwarven taxonomy. Right, so this little thing we found. Stead's virtues of unions. It's quite obvious that larger kingdoms offer benefits to all peoples within. As a kingdom grows, so does its fields, its populace, and its economy. A few charred corpses is a worthy sacrifice, if a dragon offers to share its hoard after all. So too, should you seek union, however imperfect, should a powerful kingdom march its army on your borders. Some friction is inevitable, of course, citizens' rights might erode, for instance, but such lesser issues will be sanded down by the march of time. Such is the price of peace. Yeah, so it's still Christine that's gonna die. Suelto. So strike down the one who's an asshole. Which would be you.
Should have made me your enemy.
Critical miss. There we go. An insightful decision. The tree of peace bore lasting fruit. Proceed. I'm very lucky I caught that book then. 2 out of 3 books caught. Not bad. Oh, Huzzah. Well, there should only be one trial left. Down here. But I think I'm going to end it here for today, because I need some sleep in me. We did get a little bit further. We cleansed Cazador. We created a vampire ascendant. Now we're actually on our way to find Ansur, who was betrayed by someone. Looking forward to seeing or hearing that story. Next would be the...
Seems simple enough.
What is it you want me to do in here? The trial of playing chess. I can play chess.
Pawns, king, queen. Is this Lance board?
Or Lance board, I guess. Crystal skin? Affected entity has resistance to all elemental damage. Don't... Ooh, I see. Chamber of Strategy. We're gonna play chess next time. I mean, I did fairly well in Karazhan, so this probably won't be an issue. I'm sure there won't be any weird rules with the Lance board. Anywho, like I said, leaving this here for now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it very, very much. Please take care of yourself, be kind, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Laters.